So let's get right to it, shall we? Yeah, that's right, I've been watching YouTube clips, so I know what's going on. I'm gonna fan myself off with this here Quran, am I? Crossing the line? Did I just cross the line? Did I just become offensive? I don't know. I can't really tell sometimes. We've got a frighteningly evil-looking ex-Hitler Youth Dark Emperor lookalike contest winner Pope as our leader, and nobody's got the balls to arrest him despite clear evidence of his direct involvement in systemically covering up cases of sexual abuse involving the Catholic Church. If hair has yet to sprout, then get the fuck out. But if there is growth even slight, then ruin his night. With your wiener.
It's pedophilia-ism!
I'm sorry. Okay. His dedication to telling the truth. Get it together, OG. Okay, I'm sorry. Hey, wait a minute, this is my chance. So I want everyone to take a moment to accept Jesus Christ into your heart, okay? You need to buy into the concept that he did you a favor thousands of years before you were born, so now you owe him praise and thanks from the time you're born until the time you die, or he's going to burn and torture you without mercy for the rest of all time. Go ahead and become Christians. I'll give you a moment. Oh, great one who sweeps the dust away, solve our problems while we pray. Oh, whoops, sorry, I didn't mean for you guys to see that. I was just worshipping my broom. Do we criticize religion on this channel? Yes. Your God is just as effective and powerful as any 6-year-old's imaginary friend.
Then the atheist gets violent.
Ah! Die, Christianity! Oh, that was, you know what? That was the wrong clip. Look at that. Thumb comes right off. This is threat level bright red, ultra yellow nuclear. White people have had the monopoly on batshit crazy for far too long now. Everybody knows the scenario or can imagine or think of the story of the southern white redneck who spends his days crying and masturbating to pictures of his sister who he was forced to bury under the outhouse after a vision of a Rastafarian Christ, you know, half fish, half Jesus, appeared before him ordering him to turn his sister into a jigsaw puzzle that could never be put back together again. But when the Christ's insatiable lust for blood isn't satisfied, that's when the batshit craziness really kicks in.
They just could not accept the fact that that Peckerwood, that they sit down with at lunch, talking about the Red Wings.
Hold on, boo-boo, he's saying something. Quit for a second, will you?
They can't accept the fact that that Peckerwood is sucking the dog's dick. Can't accept the fact. Anytime you see a motherfucker, you see them white people, when they be letting them dogs lick them all in their face, they'll suck that dog's dick.
Okay, Missy, go lay down right now.
They got what they call bondage sex. And you see, them motherfuckers is a master at tying knots.
Huh. I wonder if he's right about that. Let's see. Holy crap. I just tied a perfect anchor bend. Look at that. A perfect reef knot. Touché, Mr. Black Power Cartel. I did know how to tie all those crazy knots.
They will tie your motherfucking ass up in so many different ways, it's unbelievable.
Bowling knot.
It's pedophilia-ism.
Whoa, that was intense.
Mr. Bin Laden, gotta give him his respect.
Got to. You got to respect the killing of the innocent people.
Mr. Bin Laden he speaks from the Quran and the Sunnah. Right, yes. And logic and reason.
What? Let me get this straight. So the guy who convinced a bunch of his own people to go on a death-suicide mission to kill a bunch of other people by telling them that they were going to get to fuck a bunch of virgin girls up in fantasy land for the rest of all time, all because he believes that the invisible man in the sky wants him to kick all of the filthy non-believers off of his property. That guy and the Quran are speaking from what?
Logic and reason.
Insanity and confusion.
Logic and reason.
Paranoia and craziness.
Logic and reason.
Batshit crazy insanity.
The Quran.
Don't say it.
The Sunnah or the Hadith.
I know where you're going with this shit.
And what?
Dude.
Logic and reason.
God damn it. Apparently, I hold my finger sideways when I bust it. What could motivate people to behave like this?
In the name of God.
Oh yeah, that's right. Sky Daddy. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to step away from addressing my friends and subscribers and other YouTubians. This is an open letter to Jesus Christ. Like, your whole thing was that you could heal people. You're like a super, you've got like Wolverine powers and shit. Like, when you were getting cut and stabbed and stuff, you didn't use your magic powers to stop the angry mob from killing you. So if it was kind of a willing thing and you could heal it anyway, I guess it really wasn't that bad for you, was it? Like, you must have been a great magician. Jesus is gonna stick a fucking red hot poker up your asshole, son. I'm gonna call in Pray Team Alpha 5. I'm gonna have them praying on this 24/7, 7 days a week, until Tom Cruise gets his ass kicked by God. You could pray into one hand and shit into the other hand and see which one fills up quicker, with results. You'll probably end up getting dealt a shitty hand.
I think what we see now in a lot of the new atheism is a kind of frivolous or superficial or childish atheism.
It's got like 3 different settings.
Wouldn't it be nice if I could determine my life?
Indeed. Voluntary mental enslavement's a real downer. You have to listen to me right now. If you're in public right now, you need to get inside your house, lock your doors, lock your windows, because the queers are coming. Get it together, OG. From Dr. Riker's research, homosexual partner relationships are significantly and substantially less stable and more short-lived, on the average, compared to the marriage of a man and a woman. Once again, from rentboy.com, the website the author of this paper went to hire a male escort to carry his bags. About me, I am masculine friendly, no attitude, strictly top. I like to fuck long and hard, or slow and easy, having you look straight into my eyes as you take my cock. This is Cody Stein, 34. I love being sexual and getting off. I blow huge loads and have lots of fun when it comes to the bedroom. Fucking older men has always turned me on. Alright, so, case closed. You see, dick harmony is that special connection between you and a buddy whose dick gets hard for the same reasons yours does. If you're like me, you don't want to find out that another guy's dick doesn't get hard for the same reason yours does. That's just fucking wrong. If you want to be right, you and Jesus need to have hard dicks for the same reason. Imagine going to a strip club with another guy and realizing your dick is getting hard but his isn't. No, sir. Our dicks need to hum in perfect unison. Our dicks need to be as one. And there's nothing more straight than knowing that you and another dude are in perfect dick harmony. Matthew 4:26 and 27 states, "And he looked upon the virgin's white naked skin, and indeed he felt a stiffening, as the Lord had said. And he looked upon Christ, who also bore witness, and behold, it was as though there were a tower in his robes." And there you go, what can you say, Mahmoud never goes anywhere without his sailor cap. This was a very intense, hugging type of, maybe a wrestling sort of a ritual. This was just him kind of relaxing with his crew, with his staff, just kind of messing around, just joking around. Jesus says no!
All right, the governor joins us now.
Sarah, what's your stupid, intellectually vacuous, worthless goddamn opinion on this subject?
I have said all along that America is based on Judeo-Christian beliefs, and, nobody has to believe me, though.
Show me one spot in the Constitution or any founding document of this country that says the words Judeo-Christian. If it was so fucking important to them, they would have included it somewhere in any of the founding documents of this country. Somewhere. But it wasn't. Saying something over and over again does not make it true, Sarah.
Look at Judge Crabb in this ridiculous ruling saying that National Day of Prayer is unconstitutional. We would ask that there would be respect for what the Judeo-Christian beliefs are, too.
The court was not disrespecting your Judeo-Christian beliefs. That's what I'm here for. How the fuck could people in this country be that stupid?
Yay, welcome to America.
Good point.
When I ask you a specific, you don't really have an answer. If we are going to stop illegal immigration, give Arizona a better solution.
Okay. In response to the stupid-ass laughing boy Tool dressed up like Sesame Street over here, and his assertion that blonde-haired, blue-eyed Swedes couldn't be part of the problem, I'd love to just slap him upside his poorly shaped head, but in the interest of civil discourse, I'll offer him a quick lesson on the reason people come here illegally instead. They come here to work, man. And American employers can hire them illegally and pay them a fraction of what they would have to pay legitimate American workers. The root of the problem is clearly the businesses, many of which who happen to be owned by blonde-haired, blue-eyed Swedes, who get away with hiring illegal immigrants. But you don't want to bring that up because that requires passing legislation which invariably hurts American businesses that rely on cheap illegal labor to run their operations. Evolution doesn't need Charles Darwin to be true, and only a stupid dumbass would include studying the personal life of Darwin and researching the validity of evolutionary theory. And even though Darwin was clearly not a racist, the question of whether he was or was not a racist has nothing to do with the veracity of the theory of evolution. So go ahead, creationists, continue to spin your bullshit tales about the life and times of Charles Darwin. But if you're gonna tell a bunch of out-and-out lies about the man, you might as well get a little more creative with the whole thing and make it sound a bit more interesting. Hi there. OG the Creationist here with some important historical information about Charles Darwin that you might not be aware of. Charles Darwin was a chronic masturbator who could only achieve an erection by smearing gorilla feces all over his own body while fantasizing about raping imaginary bearded monkey creatures and shitting himself all at the same time. Also, Darwin peed sitting down for his entire life and enjoyed watching other men pee sitting down as well. Shame on you, Charles Darwin. Does not compute.
Put that in your pipe and smoke it. Dumb, bing, godless.
Oh my god. Achoo! Oh, God bless you. God bless me? I'm an atheist, bitch. Don't ever say that shit to me again. I wonder why people would ever accuse a religious person of dreaming up a fantasy world.
So I'm gonna go in the rapture, and I'm gonna come back on a white horse.
Oh yeah, that's right. The entire Christian religion is built around earning your ticket into fantasy land. Isn't it?
And now we're a much more secular nation.
Shit, I'll drink to that one.
Moving on, we got convicted felon rapper T.I. gets out of jail and he speaks at a school without parents' knowledge.
Go ahead and finish your thoughts there, pretend Elvis.
And it's just inappropriate to have T.I. speak to kids. I mean, have you ever heard some of what T.I. says? Never been effed in the game, I'm celibate.
What the? T.I. ain't even about that shit anymore. Here's some lyrics that are probably a little bit closer to what he's actually telling these kids. This is T.I. Now I get it. Now I take time to think before I make mistakes just for my family's sake. That's some family shit, man. Why you motherfuckers gotta hate on T.I.? Is it because y'all are jealous that T.I. can rap his ass off, blast off, and have outstanding qualities? I hold my finger sideways when I bust it. So there it is, science. There it is, atheism. There it is, reality-based thinkers. Now go forth and spread the hate among the masses for God's message. Oh, that's the end of the video. Like, thanks for watching. There'll be more next time. So, till then.
Oh my God. Walking down my street last night, and suddenly I'm walking with you. And walking at this pace feels right. Wanna stop at the same place. We never met before tonight, but I think you live around the corner. And walking at this pace feels right. Want to see you again. Street lights cast a queer light. I'm making you look like a picture. I'm walking at this time of night. It sets my mind in a safe place. Can